God, that is such a great sounder. That's how it's done,
Movie
my friend.
Theory. Sounds a little like Ron Fez production.
Well,
but
we changed the song.
I did notice you changed the bed. Movie Theory is something that Eastside Dave introduced to us all last week. It's where we take a movie, and so far it's been all ESD, baby.
Yeah, but this is open for... In fact, I'll tell you what, for the live show... I want everyone to call in. We won't pre-sell, it's a live show. It's 2 weeks from now, but we'll do Movie Theory live, and people can call in with their movie theories. I watch a shitload of movies, so I have them. But Sammy's Pepper. Anyone's allowed to bring a movie theory to the table.
Of course.
Okay, it's not just my thing.
But I want to hear another Diddy Mac movie theory because I like yours.
This is the deal here. Was watching Goonies.
Oh.
On really America's greatest channel,
which is
TBS.
TBS. That's why they call it. You know what they call it?
What?
Superstation.
That's what, and it's very fitting.
Yes.
Okay, because you can watch 86 hours of Friends, and who doesn't love Friends?
It's true, and
I can watch 87.
They don't even start their shows on the 05 anymore, which is a plus. Remember when everything used to be on the 05 and the 35?
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Why?
WCW Saturday Night used to be on at 6:05.
No,
Saturday
I know. But why'd they do that?
I don't know.
That's really weird. And why'd they stop?
I think because they realized it was silly. It was something you shouldn't do.
I mean, it was good and bad because at 6:55. You still had 10 minutes left of your show when all the other shows had wrapped up.
I think the idea is if you're watching TBS and the show goes off at 6:05, then you're sitting there like, oh, my favorite show. Well, I already missed 5 minutes of it. Let's see what's on TBS. It's starting now.
Oh my God!
That's what I think.
You should work for TBS.
I'm great at stuff.
I'm going to call Bill TBS and recommend you for that job.
Okay, thank you very much. Don't call him now. We got to do movie theories. Don't.
Okay.
I see you going for your cell phone.
Okay.
You don't have his phone number anyway.
I don't, yeah.
So.
No, it's 1-800-BILL-TBS.
Okay, well, we'll do that after the show.
I'm sorry, you call him William. I call him Bill.
You know
him. Goonies, what the hell is Chunk? I mean, seriously, answer this question. And before you just haphazardly dive into your answer, consider this. What the hell is that freak Chunk? Because I know he's supposed to be a relative of those gangsters. But is he really? He looks nothing like him. He sounds nothing like him.
Well, here's Chunk.
Them.
Is the kid. Chunk is the fat kid. Chunk is a prepubescent fat kid who loves milkshakes and pizza. He's clumsy. He broke Mouth's mom's the favorite piece off the statue, not Mouth. But,
right, I screwed up. Not the fat
Hobbit.
boy.
Right, Chunk.
No, yeah, I know. That's hysterical, though. What the fuck is Sloth?
Sloth! Oh, Sloth!
What is he?
Well, by the end of the movie, he's a pirate.
Is Sloth a monster? Because no human being looks like that.
Well,
and here is my movie theory.
Mm-hmm.
Why would the mafia not have put this man to use? Talk about having the greatest enforcer in the history of the mob. You have a 7-foot-tall mutant
with who
has super strength.
With the agility of a cruiserweight. Did you see him swinging down that rope?
And he's got super strength.
Yeah.
Why would you say, you know what, Sloth? You like Baby Ruths? We'll give you 10 Baby Ruths once you just kick some guy's ass and take their money for us.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about not using your assets properly. They should have been all over. And so this is my theory. This makes me believe Sloth was not actually related to those people. In other words, Sloth never came out of that woman who also was in Throw Mama from the Train. He never came out of that woman's vagina. He never did. He is not related to Joey Pants and that other guy.
Right, the guy who sings.
The guy who you've seen a million times. Yeah. And I actually love that actor. But there's no way he could be related to those people. So, where is he? Where did he come from? Who is Sloth? Who is he?
Sloth. Well, I don't think he's a monster just because of the lack of supernatural elements in the movies.
In the
super
Goonies. Strength.
In the movies. There's no supernatural movies. He does have super strength. Some call it retard strength.
Okay. But I don't see it like that because we proved that Sloth can do things. You just said yourself.
He's got the agility of a cruiserweight.
Right, and he can jump.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that Sloth is a regular Homo sapien.
Is it possible for a preemie to grow to be twice the size of a normal man? Because they start so much smaller.
Yeah.
You'd think they would stay smaller.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he looks like a giant preemie.
Maybe he's a preemie on the juice, you know?
Do you think...
Way before Barry Bonds, maybe Sloth got roided up as like an infant.
You think they would... Maybe that's what he is. Maybe he's a big lanky guy, retarded, born prematurely.
All right.
And they juiced him up. Because they wanted a super strong pirate.
So that's going to make your head look like that? I mean, what the...
Well, some of the side effects of steroids have yet to be proven.
No, let's bring this.
Well, the head, I think when he was born, he was a forceps baby. You know, because sometimes they took the babies out with forceps, and they pinched the top of the head, because the top of the head is pinched in.
He more resembles a Conehead, the old SNL skit, than a human being. And to me, he is a Conehead mixed with a little bit of Alf.
So you think this guy...
Here you go. Go ahead.
...is extraterrestrial alien?
Conehead mixed with Alf. What do the Coneheads and Alf have in common?
Aliens.
They are not from this world, Billy.
What planet is are the Coneheads from? Do you remember?
They are from Conaria.
Conaria, sure. So you got...
I made that up, too.
No, that's fine, but we'll call it
just
Conaria.
made it up.
We'll call it Conaria.
And Alf...
He's from Melmac.
Is he?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I know Alf. That's one
Did
thing
you
I
ever
know.
watch the Alf talk show?
That I did not.
Yeah, if you ever want to YouTube some just weird ass shit, and you want to save the $5 or $10 that you would be getting on acid, just go to YouTube. It's the same thing. When I used to be heavily into acid, I would see shit like the Alf talk show and just be like, yeah, there's Alf interviewing Leon Redbone. I swear to God, that clip is on YouTube. Leon Redbone, replace him Leon Redbone, the guy who is one of the genuinely weirdest American music acts of all time, on the Alf talk show.
I think Alf does encourage drug use, because I once watched an Alf clip. I might as well have been high. In college, it was one of the biggest stoner moments you could have. Me and my roommate went on YouTube and found a clip of Alf. We were looking for a full body shot of Alf where you could see his full body in the frame, where they would put a midget in the Alf suit.
I don't remember what his legs look like. It's a good point.
We found a clip of Alf running across a room.
Yeah.
And it was the funniest thing we've seen in our entire lives. We must have watched it 200 times. We just kept rewinding it and watched Alf running.
That is hysterical. It's like in, I believe, it's in Muppets Take Manhattan.
Yeah.
When Miss Piggy's stalking Kermit, and they put just a Miss Piggy mask on a midget, and made the midget roller skate.
Yeah, and it's like, how does Alf have those tiny, tiny legs?
It's hysterical. And by the way, with Alf, like, what was it? Was this like a Rodney Dangerfield type of deal? Like, he was a Rodney Dangerfield, only he's a hairy alien.
He stole Rodney Dangerfield's act.
Yeah, because I noticed that, oh, come on, this is it?
Pep, turn off the music, give us another hour.
Alright, well, hold on. So, seriously, what was Sloth? Do you buy into the fact that he's an extraterrestrial theory? Because he's not related to that family.
It's a good theory. And he was left behind like E.T.?
Exactly. Similar. It's a very similar situation. I think the Mafia family got Sloth and then realized they wanted to use him, realized, no, this was a mistake, and so decided just to chain him in the bottom of a restaurant.
It's an awful thing to do to someone. Ice cream.
And then just let him go.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
Well, if you have the answer to this, maybe you can call us when we do our live show. Special delivery will be live March 21st.